Adrian Esparza. Number 2, a senior, Jesus Romero Guardado.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wichita East High School for today's possible doubleheader between East High and your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies. This is the regular season finale for Northwest, and they're looking to extend their winning streak. I'm Kevin Arkin. Ashley Isbell's with me alongside, and they started playing well of late.
They did. They have played well. They have played well as of late. It's been really exciting and fun to watch them.
You know, they beat Heights, which we were expected to do. They upset Manhattan.
Oh, completely upset.
Big upset there.
Big upset.
And then came right back, and I don't know if Mays was an upset or not, but they handled Mays very well thanks to 2 goals in 13 seconds by Eli Benning in the second half. And now we're taking on the East High Blue Aces, who have had our number the last couple of years.
And I think they're further up in the rankings, if I remember correctly.
Folks, we're going to turn it over for the national anthem. And there's the national anthem, heard progressively louder as the tubes in the amplifier warmed up here at East High School. So, quickly, let me give you the starters for both teams. In goal, for East High, number 00, Adrian Esparza Parga. Number 2, a senior forward, Jesus Guardado. Number 3, a defender, senior, Jonathan Navarrete. Senior forward, number 5, Leo Marin. Senior forward, number 7, Diego Martinez. Senior forward, number 8, Cesar Rivas. Senior forward, number 10, Jose Jimenez. Senior midfielder, number 11, David Savinon. Senior defender, number 13, Juan Cabrales. Senior forward, number 14, Carlos Luna Reyes. And senior forward, number 20, Emilio Cervantes. They're coached by Fred Kep, assisted by Diego Garcia and Rodrigo Amaya. Now, for your Grizzlies, very quickly. In goal, the senior, number 1, Evan Locke. Junior defender, number 2, Miles Bemis. Senior defender, number 4, Max Nuno. Senior midfielder, number 5, Eli Benning. Junior midfielder, number 7, Dominic Johnson. Sophomore defender, number 9, Brandon Ramirez. Senior defender, number 10, Carlos Gonzalez. Sophomore midfielder, number 11, Fernando Durath. Freshman forward, number 12, Maddox Bemis. Junior defender, number 15, Isaac Featherston. And freshman forward, number 13, Jordan Journey. Grizzlies will play from left to right here in the first half. They're in their road white uniforms. East High in black with white numerals. The wind is blowing across the field. The Grizzlies do have the wind at their back here in the first half. And in your picture, you no doubt see the traffic on the canal route, otherwise known as I-135. We are about 150 feet from the highway here at East High, which is one of the reasons why there are no lights here. Ashley, this game is important for seeding purposes.
It is very
if nothing
important.
else, it would give us a fifth win.
Yeah, and I've been following, and hopefully, and I don't remember what I was looking at, but you know, there's a decent chance that that we can stay here in Wichita or in the Wichita area.
That would be nice. I really don't want to travel to Liberal.
First regional game.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Our first playoff game will be next Tuesday at a time and place to be determined. Now I don't know what's going on.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
They were all ready to go, and now that both teams have left the field, maybe they've gone on strike. I'm not sure. The Grizzlies are by their bench, and East High is by theirs.
I know there's some players on our team that would not go on strike. They just want to play.
They do want to play. Varsity game being played first here at East today because East High has no lights. And this is senior night for East High. They're going to have their senior ceremonies in between games. And it's also the last of October. And when you get to the last of October, the sun doesn't stay out very long. So there is a good possibility that we're not going to be able to show you all of the junior varsity game. And quite frankly, there's a reasonable possibility we're not going to show any of it because of darkness. They can play in darker weather than we can show it. Okay, we're getting ready to go here. And East High will kick it off to start things off. Could you delay this anymore?
No, I don't think so.
And now we're off. East High sends it back to their own 30. This is a multi-purpose field here. The football team uses it for practice, and their junior varsity team plays games here. East High plays their varsity home games at Carpenter Stadium. Out of play to Northwest. Quick throw in on the far side. Gets chipped into the East High bench. Last year was a real heartbreaker here. 2 years ago, was a real heartbreaker here. Grizzlies were tied 1-1 with a minute to go, and controversial lack of call cost the Grizzlies a goal with a minute to go, and they lost the game 2-1.
Well, and even though I know this is one of your favorite locations, the field is definitely better than what I played on.
Well, yeah, you played over there to our right, where the field is not only weeds and chickweed, it also slopes unevenly. It slopes from the left corner to the right corner across. So if you took your hand and you turned your hand sideways and pointed down, that's what the field was like. Not only was it a bad field to play on, it was a horrible field to ref on.
We still managed.
That's right. The game still got played, and some of my more memorable moments, quite frankly, were on that field as a referee. So I saw some very interesting plays, and I have a couple of good stories about it. Offside is waved off here. And here comes East High back with it. That's Martinez with it. He sends a long one to the far side. And that's going to go all the way back to senior goalkeeper Evan Locke, playing his last regular season game. And he sends it out to the 45. Aces maintain possession here. Grizzlies trying to get it back, playing some high pressure. That one's chipped up, and Jordan Journey now has it on his foot. Tried to get it back to Max Nuno, and Max does get a foot on it and sends it down the line, but it's going to be taken there by East. and all the way back to their goalkeeper, Adrian Esparga-Parga. Grizzlies intercept the distribution pass. A goal early would be nice here.
It would be fantastic. Let's get it started off right, where we don't have to come from behind.
I don't like playing from behind, although we have done that a couple of times of late. Come from behind to win. Still not my favorite. Benning with it at midfield. Sends a long one down, and it's a foot race. Gonzalez puts one on goal, and it's saved easily by Adrian Esparga-Parga. Something about that name is just interesting for me. Up the near side it comes. That's Jimenez with it. He gives it back to Martinez. Martinez back to Jimenez. Here's a chance for East, and good tackle there by Evan Locke. And he gets the ball and throws it to the far side. East High intercepts it, sends it back to their defensive line, and now back forward it comes. I'd like to tell you what a beautiful, brisk autumn day we have here in Wichita today. However, it is still summer here. The last time I saw a thermometer, it was 88 degrees. Just unbelievably warm for this time of year.
Yeah, I would definitely not call this autumn.
No. And most of the trees haven't started turning yet because it's been so warm. And I fully expect that with the first hard freeze, 90% of the leaves are going to drop overnight.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess there is one across the street, like right across the highway.
That sugar maple is red, but the rest of the trees are all green.
Yep. It should not be quite like that.
So, yeah, leaves should be falling like crazy right now, and they're not. And we still need rain. We haven't had any rain now in 28 days.
Well, or substantial rain, because I was actually out here last night to attempt to watch the C-team game. And it actually, after 15 minutes, they canceled it because of the storms.
What storm?
There was lightning and thunder.
Well, didn't rain at my house.
And it rained at my house.
Not on the east side. It didn't.
Yeah, from what I was hearing, there was a distinct line.
Good job that time by Journey to get it back to Benning at the 40. He'll bring it up himself to the 30, and now he sends a long shot off, and Esparza-Parga, that's a mouthful, makes the save and distributes it out. Jordan Journey trying to get it back now, gets by Eli Benning and taken there by Maddox Bemis momentarily. Now bringing it up is Cesar Rivas. Rivas with a chance. There's a shot and cleared out. What a save by Isaac Featherston.
That was awesome.
That was awesome indeed. Oh, you know what? My clock here isn't working. Come on, machine. Type the numbers.
And it is cleared out by the Grizzlies.
Well, we have a definite problem here, folks. Now we got it going. Yes. And we're not too far off. Grizzlies with possession. Up to Journey. Journey loses it. Taken away by Israel Gonzalez. Now back to the defensive line again for East High. Again, Grizzlies have the wind at their back, and there's not much of it. It's a very light breeze here today, probably 10 to 15 miles an hour at most. So wind-wise, it's a pretty good day. Nuno back there, chips it. And it goes out of play, headed for the canal route. Throw in comes in from East. Nice job by Featherston to get a noggin on it. And it comes back to Evan Locke. He'll have a goalkeeper distribution. 32 minutes and change remaining. First half, no score. East and Northwest. And, you know, we mentioned to you last time we were not sure what time we were going to get on today. We caught a break and were able to get set up and everything ready to go so that we could get on at our normal time. So we're pleased about that. But we didn't get much of a chance to delve into rosters or other information. You know, we got the starter names and that was it. So we'll do what we can with what we have. And for the JV, we don't even have a roster from East, so they did not send me one. There's a free kick coming now for the Aces from about the 20. The wall has been moved back by Northwest. Now it's in the air, looking for a header, didn't get it. Centering pass and a shot right to Evan Locke, and he falls on it. He'll have a goalkeeper distribution, and a nice save by the Grizzly goalkeeper, and yes, we're going to miss him next year. Grizzlies are going to have to find their next varsity goalie.
Well, and whoever,
for sure, whoever he is.
Whoever he is will have, once again, big shoes to fill.
He will indeed. Grizzlies with it, trying to work something up. Eli Benning sends it forward. Now it's chipped back out to center. Nuno sends it over on the near side. Benning with it. And he takes it himself, splits two defenders. Now it's kicked away from him. And East High comes back with it. Grimaldo centers one. And it's brought down the floor by the Blue Aces. Martinez sends it back to Gonzalez. And that one goes out of play. That'll be a throw-in for Northwest. Taken by Mr. Nuno? No. He'll give it off to Maddox Bemis.
And looks like Andrew Smith is coming in, giving Jordan a breather.
He did come in, indeed. Ball's in play. Andrew Smith heads it forward, and it's rejected by the Aces. Now we got a loose ball in front, and Evan Locke knocks it forward to Gonzalez on the far side. Gonzalez bringing it down. And that one goes off the foot of a defender and finally is cleared back out towards center. Nice offensive thrust by the Grizzlies. And East High brings it back down. Durath sends it back all the way now to Evan Locke. Locke will have a goalkeeper distribution, and he sends it up the near side. That goes out of play, and it will be a throw-in for East. Oh, I thought it was over there. Never mind.
It's just dry enough out. You gotta have the water ready.
I've been dry all day. East High made a substitution as well just now, and we missed it because we were doing something else. Grimaldo sends it forward to Gonzalez. Gonzalez sends a big blast to the far side. Over there going forward is Jimenez. And we have a foul call. That'll be a free kick for the Grizzlies. 27:40 remaining first half, no score. Live from East High School. And Ashley, one of the other things this is not my favorite place to come. The facilities here just are not good for doing what we're doing. And that's nothing against any of the people here. That's just a statement of fact. But one of the other things I don't like is the fact that we're looking into that sun again.
Yes.
And when the sun gets down right about the tree, just above the tree line, it is impossible to see anything. And by the time, when you get relief from the sun, it's time to go home because there's no lights. So this is a no-win deal for us. On the near side, centering pass is intercepted. Nice job, Max. Sends it forward. Smith to Benning. Benning brings it up. 40, 45, sends a long one. Andrew Smith is there. Come on, Andrew. Bring it down. Looking to cross it. Sends it back to Benning. Benning chips it forward. It's intercepted. Gonzalez is there for Northwest. To Maddox Bemis. He sends a long one, and that'll be saved by Adrian Esparga-Parga. And it'll be a goalkeeper distribution. Maddox Bemis has it down here in front of us. And that one gets headed out. That'll be a throw-in for the Grizzlies. Looks like Maddox Bemis will take the throw-in for Northwest.
And looks like Jude Sizemore is coming in for the Grizzlies.
Max with it. I saw several of the players in the hallways today. Asked them what their opinion was about. They're ready to play.
Good.
They said, we want to play tonight. We're ready. Eli. Nice move and passes it off to Smith. Andrew. Crossing pass in front, and it's headed away by the Blue Aces defenders, and that's a good play by them. Still loose. Gonzalez couldn't get a foot on it. Maddox Bemis, nice trap. Now he lost it. And Max Nuno sends one across midfield, headed back. And right back to Max again. This time he'll send it back. And who's going to get it? Looks like Featherston will leave it go for Evan Locke to get. Evan sends one forward to center. East High will knock it out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Northwest. Not much in the way of scoring chances yet.
No. I mean, the
shots have all been easy.
They have been, and both teams have had, have shown some really good defense. We already know that we have a great defensive line.
We do. Our defense is, I'll put our defense up against anybody.
Oh, for sure. They do a fantastic job.
Throw-in comes in on the far side. East High with it. Back to the 40. Now back to center and right up the middle. Over here on the near side now to Leo Marin. Marin's going to get it right back and throw it in. And not until they substitute players. Can you see who that is over there? Because I sure can.
No.
Okay, then.
Let's see, maybe number 12. Yeah, see, I can't tell. I can't read the numbers on the front as well.
No, they're too small. That is Alejandro Valenzuela that came in. That's one of the subs for the Aces. Ooh, Evan, nice tackle. East High still with it. Centering one, and that one goes over everything and will be a Northwest goal kick. I want to thank all of our sponsors, and we're gonna do a tribute to our sponsors during the first playoff game next week. Let's thank Mel Hamilton Ford at the big corner of 119th Street West. And Kellogg, we're better, we're proving it. You be the judge. Mel Hamilton Ford. Lisa Hamilton has been a long-time supporter of the Grizzly program, and we are very grateful. East High has it on the far side of the field now. And Fullbacks bring it up. Out of bounds it goes to Northwest. Out of play again. East High will throw it in. Benning can't get it. You know, as hot as it is where we are, because we're standing on concrete, you know it's hot out there.
Yeah, it's about 10 degrees hotter on the turf.
They got to be over 100. All I know is when I get home, first thing I'm going to do is find the shower. And just so there's no question about it, we do not have a game Thursday. We have a bye on Thursday. Thursday will be the last night of the regular season for most of the schools in the state. We do not play. So this is it for us. Grizzlies trying to extend their winning streak. You know, it's hard to believe that a team that was 2-10 could have a big winning streak, and now we've got one.
I know. You
know, they put it all together at the end.
There were so many games that, you know, it could have easily gone either way.
Yep.
And,
most of them, in fact.
Yeah, most of them. And
we were in every game except Washburn. In front of the Grizzly goal, there's a big blast and a save by Evan. It goes out of play for a corner kick. Nice play by Evan Locke off the foot of Carlos Luna Reyes. You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd say the wind has shifted to the northwest. Because it's coming from over there now.
Yeah.
Yep, it has shifted.
Well, they have said that we're supposed to get a cold front through tonight, sometime after midnight.
Evan, another beautiful save and another corner kick for East. I'm afraid to say that Evan is too busy back there, but Evan is too busy back there.
I would agree. I would actually prefer the other side only because of the sun.
Oh, good catch by Evan Locke. He is just all over it tonight. He'll have a distribution. Rolls it out short to Benning. Benning's pass was intercepted. Here comes East right back now. Over here on the near side is Nathaniel Angel. Centering pass. Featherston got a foot on it. East still with it. And there's a shot and a block by the defense, and now Eli sends it down the floor. And this one's going to get kicked all the way back to their goalkeeper, who sends it forward to the far side. And the Grizzlies decided not to challenge. Now Featherston does, and he gets one. And he sends a long one down there, and Adrian Parga will pick it up and have a goalkeeper distribution. 18 minutes to go, first half. No score. Grizzlies and the Blue Aces live from East High School. And we are so glad to finally be live. And we are so grateful to all of you for your patience as we got that way. It seemed like it took two forevers.
Maybe two forevers.
And there's a reason for that.
And an act of Congress.
Throw in from East. And they're still controlling it on the far side. Now they chip one forward. Evan Locke will pick it up and have a goalkeeper distribution. I wonder if the referees are going to give them a water break.
I don't know.
Probably not, since it's already past halfway.
Oh, yeah.
They should have. It's plenty hot. Blue Aces have it at their own 30. Over here on the near side, Angel with it. Sends one to midfield. Nice play there by Leo Marin. He still got it. And taken away by Nuno. Up to Smith. Back to Nuno. Nice give and go. Centering pass. And went one too many. And East High is going to come away with it. Max Nuno wanting a foul. Didn't get it. Aces come back. That's Jimenez with it. On the far side. There's a long one. That's going to go wide and over for a Northwest Grizzly goal kick. I want to thank our good friends at the Credit Union of America, the official financial institution of the Grizzlies and the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund. Thank them for their ongoing support each year of the Grizzlies soccer program.
And then Emiliano Arambila and Nathan Cochran just came in for the Grizzlies.
Evans' distribution is intercepted. On the near side, that's Marin with it. He sends it back to David Rodriguez. Rodriguez now sends it back to his fullbacks. That's Juan Cabrales with it. He sends it forward. Cabrales again. He follows it in this time for added numbers. East High on the move here. Got something going. And that one's going to roll out of play. The wind took that one.
Oh, yeah.
That in the crown of the field. Down the floor it goes. And that one goes out of play. It'll be a throw in for Northwest right in front of us. Eli Benning will take it.
And it looks like Jordan Journey is coming back into the game.
Fernando DeRath going out. The midfielders have to be gassed.
He is
as hot as it is. My goodness.
Stopping the clock.
What?
Oh, I don't know why.
You know, stop the clock for subs. Come on. Miliano will give it back to Eli, and Eli will throw it in after the Grizzlies sub in a player. Well, maybe they won't.
Yep, now he's signaling it for him.
Tell me who that is.
That looks like Christopher Correa.
Is that Christopher Correa?
Yes.
Okay. Couldn't tell if it was an 8 or a 6 or a 9.
I understand.
Correa is taller than the other two, so that would have been a good clue. In front, now rejected there by the defense. And here's a breakaway for East High. This could be a problem. Martinez. And Evan Locke is there to stop it. What a play by Evan Locke to save a goal.
Beautifully done by Evan.
And the Northwest crowd makes some noise over there in support of what they just saw. Nathan Cochran was going to throw that one in and went in and out, so it'll be a throw in now for East High. And East will sub in a trio of players. Actually, they're subbing in 4. This many.
Yeah, well, and it looks like number 4 is one of them.
That would be Eddie Villa. And he's going to replace Nathaniel Angel. And I can't tell you who the other ones were because they're on the other side.
Number 8 was one that came in.
Cesar Rivas came back in. East High with it. Maintaining possession through 2 defenders for Northwest. Out to center to Savignon. Now back to Grimaldo. Grimaldo forward to Villa. Villa sends one down. Out of play. I would say that's our ball, boys. Thank you. Max throws it in. It's intercepted. And East High is going to come away with it. 12 minutes to go, first half. No score. Northwest and East. Soccer-wise, we expect to be on the air next Tuesday at 6, but we just don't know where. But as we have alluded to, that'll be a throw-in for Nathan Cochran. We want to stay in the city so we don't have a long bus ride.
That is
I don't want a long bus ride. That'll be Tuesday, and then if we win Tuesday, we'll play somewhere else on Thursday.
Well, and there's a better chance.
Regional final.
There's a better chance of that one being who knows where.
Exactly.
In the state.
And that one will be a throw-in for the white shirts. Eli quickly throws it in.
Yep, but he is held up because we are subbing in, and it looks like Maddox Bemis is coming in.
Maddox Bemis returns, replacing Emiliano. Clock running, 10:30 to go, first half. Eli throws it in to Gonzalez. Gonzalez chips one up. Still loose over there in the corner. And it went out of play, so it'll be a goal kick for the Blue Aces.
All right, guys. They took it nice and quick. They didn't even realize that it had started again.
At the 40, pretty good play by Guardado. Gets it again, sends one forward. Rodriguez now will pass it forward to Rivas. Cesar Rivas has Cochran in front of him. There's a shot and a save by Evan Locke. Evan Locke is just all over it.
I think he's determined to come out on top for his last regular.
Well, they're going to have to work to get one, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
We're not keeping track of shots on goal, but I can guarantee you East High has almost all of them. Benning with it at the 25. He leaves one. Back to Benning it comes. Eli at the 15. Sends one forward, and an offside is called. It'll be a free kick for the Blue Aces, and that's unfortunate. It will be taken by the keeper. And out it comes towards center. East High controls it for the moment. Now the Grizzlies get a foot on it. And here comes Northwest back with it. Benning sends it back. Gonzalez with it at the 45. Back to Benning at the 40, the 35, 30. There's a long blast that goes wide, and it will be a goal kick for East High. And if we can get some of those on target,
oh yeah,
that'd be a good thing. Out to center, Benning has it, intercepting it, and he overshot Bemis. It's going to go over for a goal kick. Another unfortunate circumstance for Northwest. And it looks like they're going to bring it out and call it offside instead.
No,
no, they made it a goal kick. Well, AR over here was telling them to move it out. I didn't understand that.
Unless it hadn't wasn't not fully stopped.
3-on-2 comes East High. There's a shot, goes wide. Thank you very much. Goal kick Northwest. Evan will set it up. And when he takes it, there'll be 7 minutes to go in the first half. Out to center. That one gets headed and goes out of play. It'll belong to Northwest. And it comes, and a ball forward down the middle was intercepted there by Eddie Villa. Here comes East High back with it, and Grizzlies get it right back. Bemis sends it forward. Intercepted by Villa again. That one picked off by Nuno. Bemis with it at the 40. Loses it to Eddie Villa again. Villa sends a long one in, and that'll be an easy save for Evan Locke. Up the far side. And Adrian Esparga-Parga gets it. Maddox Bemis chipped it forward. Gonzalez gets a header on it for Northwest. Bemis again. This time to Benning. He let it go through, and it was intercepted. He gets it right back. Leaves it for Carlos Gonzalez. Carlos, spin move. Sends it back to Cochran. Back up to Eli Benning. And a nice play to Cochran again. Cochran sends it up the far side. Here's Maddox centering one, and it's intercepted and blocked. And another one is blocked out of play. That'll be a corner kick for Northwest. That's pretty good offensive thrust there that time.
Oh, yeah. Let's keep that up.
I need some shade. My water's getting warm. There. We're waiting on somebody to go take a corner kick. It looks like it'll be Eli Benning. And he is in no hurry to do it. Of course, Grizzlies are making a sub, I think.
Well, yeah, no, I can't tell who this player is that's leaving the field, but he was trying to be courteous and exit at the closest point.
That's Cochran that came out. There's a shot and a save.
Good save
by Adrian Esparga-Parga.
Unfortunate, but good save.
One of the better opportunities that Northwest has had here in the first half. Grizzlies still maintain possession. Trying to get the ball back here for a shot. It comes out to center. And Featherston, gets a foot on it. East High back with it now. Inside the 30. Running over there on the far side to chase it is Jesus Guadardo. And it goes out of play. East with it, but can't do much with it thanks to the pressure by Bemis. Now Maddox Bemis applying the pressure. Here's a chance. A shot goes wide. Thank you very much. Oh. That ball had goal written on it. And it will stay scoreless with 2:45 to go in the first half. A fast-moving first half. That's because nothing's happened.
Which that's okay.
To stop the clock.
That's okay.
That's fine.
I would prefer it.
This will be a goal kick for Northwest. Evan Locke sends it down the middle. Outkicked his coverage, to quote a phrase. And back is Adrian Esparga-Parga to get it. Goes out of play to Northwest. Quick throw in by Nuno. Threw it right to a black shirt. You tell me if I'm wrong there, Miss Ashley. Is East High's uniform black or navy blue?
It is a navy blue.
Yeah, dark navy blue. My colors aren't very good.
It is a dark navy blue.
Oh, off the post! Oh my goodness.
But Evan was there to get that rebound off the post.
That post will need a new paint job when the season's over. We caught a break that time, folks. Back to Esparga-Parga. He'll throw it out on the near side. Angel with it at the 35. Has it picked off, and down goes Carlos Gonzalez. Ball goes out of play. A quick throw in. And now this one will be a throw in for Northwest. 1:11 remaining in the first half. No score. Northwest and East High. This is the varsity game. If you're just tuning in, varsity is playing first today.
Andrew Smith comes back in.
Throw-in comes in from Maddox Bemis to Carlos Gonzalez. Gonzalez watches it get batted out of play. We'll do it all over again. Maddox will throw it in. Come on, boys, get a goal here with 30 seconds to go in the half. Threw it right to a blue shirt. Dominic Johnson sends it wide. Miles Bemis sends it forward. Ramirez on the far side. Bemis puts it into the middle. 10 seconds to go. East High has it, and they're going to get one last shot maybe. And that's the buzzer, and we are at halftime. And at halftime, folks, there's no score. How about that? We're going to go ahead and take a breather here, and then we will be back with more. So stay with us. You're watching WHS Grizz. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Friendly is finding a better rate, an instant debit card, scholarships and teacher grants for projects, loans specifically for teachers and healthcare professionals, being the #1 auto lender for a reason, more than $400,000 in community partnerships. Credit Union of America. Welcome to Friendly. Learn more at cuofamerica.com.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Shall we book it? Yes. Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big Ford of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover.
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
To challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
than you ever knew
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools.
The best training.
The best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Grizzly Soccer Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates. I'm the voice you hear on our sponsor announcements. My wife is an alum of Northwest, and this is my 6th season as your announcer. I was a longtime radio personality in Wichita, and now do full-time voice acting. You can use my voice for your business, like product or training videos, telephone systems, radio or TV spots, and audiobooks. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
Baseball season ended early for me. Yeah? Yeah, the two teams I hate the most are playing in the World Series. Those two teams, Dodgers and Yankees. Nobody's perfect.
She was born in Queens. So, I mean...
Should have been a Mets fan.
I know.
Shea Stadium was in Queens. I bet it was if it was Shea Stadium. Welcome back to East High with Ashley Isbell, Kevin Arkin. No score at halftime. We got about 4 minutes to go here until the second half begins. And Ashley and I have been talking about the World Series off camera. And I happen to mention that I won't be watching it this year because the two teams I hate the most are the ones that are in it. I have zero interest in watching those two play.
Yeah, I don't watch much of any baseball.
I am not a big fan of big market teams because in baseball they don't have revenue sharing like they do in football. Okay? If football didn't have revenue sharing, the Green Bay Packers wouldn't be in Green Bay.
Gotcha.
Because that's a mini market. But because they have revenue sharing, they get the same piece of the pie as everybody else. And that's the way baseball should be doing it, and they're not. And you know why they're not doing it? Because the big market teams, a.k.a. New York, mm-hmm. L.A., and Philadelphia. What other big? That's probably it. Those four teams. Oh, San Francisco. I knew I was missing one.
So essentially the coasts.
Yeah, the two coasts where all the money is. They're dominating, and that's why I don't want them to win, because they're dominating it they're trying to dominate it by just spending more money than everybody else. You know, and so that the Clevelands of the world, who almost beat the Yankees. They came reasonably close. But their payroll this year was like $150 million less than the Yankees. for just this year.
No, that can make a difference. But yeah, I don't watch a lot of baseball. My husband will keep me updated on
I do like baseball. I still love baseball. I've always liked it. I grew up in Busch Stadium. Literally. I mean, I went to 40, 50 games a year when I was in school. I found any way I could to get tickets. You could get tickets for having straight A's. You could get 2 tickets for 5 games. There's 5 of them.
Wow.
Then they would have, what do they call that? Where your high school was being honored.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and they would give a whole boatload of tickets to your high school. Well, I always got some of those for that game. I mean, I always found a way to get them. And then on the nights that I had to pay, I would buy a general admission seat. And I would sit in the top row of section 350, which is directly behind home plate. It's the same view the camera has. Good view. It's high up, but it's a good view. And I wanted to be in the top row because Busch Stadium had all those arches around it. They also are air vents. The wind would come in through those, so I'd have a breeze during the hot summer days of St. Louis when the weather was just absolutely miserable. So, yeah, I did that. Oh, and I didn't finish. Then I'd buy my ticket. I bought my ticket. I'd always get a hot dog. I hate hot dogs, unless they're at Busch Stadium. Busch Stadium used to serve Krey, Krey hot dogs. They were the best. They're the only hot dogs worth eating, and Krey is out of business. Now they serve Nathan's, which is what the guys eat at the hot dog eating contest.
Right.
Those are Nathan's. And you know what? They're garbage.
Okay.
By comparison, they're garbage.
I was just saying, because
so I would buy that hot dog, a drink, and my game ticket, and I would have change left from my $5 bill.
Oh my gosh.
General admission seats were $1.50.
If only.
If only. Now a general admission seat is $28.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I know.
It's unreal how bad it is. How much prices have gone up everywhere, but especially in sports. So, yeah.
Oh, even more. Just more so in sports. Because you can't go to really any kind of sporting event, for a family of 4 for less than, a couple $100.
Oh, at least. At least. And, when David was playing for the Cowboys, seats for Cowboys games are just unbelievably high.
Oh, yeah.
The cheapest seat in the building is $87.50, or that's 10 years ago. It was $87.50. And you sat in the quarter of the end zone on the ground level. At the north end zone. Those were $87.50 seats. Okay, now that we've said all this, they're getting ready to play. Northwest will kick off. They will play into the wind, going from right to left. Again, Northwest in their road whites and East High in their home navy blue with white numerals. They still look black to me.
I promise you they're navy blue.
I'm sure they are. That is one of their school colors. That's why I asked that originally. And we're underway here in half number 2. No score. Grizzlies looking to put something on the board. And they always play better into the wind, so we'll see if that makes any difference. East sends one out here to center for Martinez. Martinez leaves it for Flores. Flores now has his shot, pass blocked. Grizzlies with it. Dominic Johnson couldn't get it before it went out of bounds. This one goes all the way back for Evan Locke. One of the disadvantages Evan will have in this half, and it's something we didn't talk about earlier, Evan is looking into the setting sun.
Yeah.
So it's going to be harder for him in this half. And that the sun will just get worse as it lowers itself into the southwestern sky. Benning with it for Northwest at the 40, pops it out wide for Bemis. Bemis sends it forward. Now back it goes. Featherston lets it go. Now he gets it. And give and go back to Featherston. Now he pops it forward. It's intercepted by East, and here come the Blue Aces. There's one forward, and fortunately, Evan Locke is the first person to get to it. He'll have a goalkeeper distribution. He punts it low. Was trying to get it to Ramirez.
And
East High comes away with it again. At center. Sending small passes forward. This one on the near side. Miles Bemis is there defensively for Northwest. And that one rolls out of play for a corner kick.
And center is saying no. Goal kick.
You know what? That's a bad call. It was a corner kick. Shh. I won't tell if you won't.
Nope.
Gonzalez can't hang on to it. Featherston sends it wide. Now forward. Benning trying to get rid of it. Can't do it. He hits the ground. East High comes back with it on the near side. 35. A long one. I thought he might have been offside, but the flag did not go up. Ramirez. Andrew Smith gets pushed off the ball that time by Cabrales. And he switches it over to the far side. Grizzlies take it away. That'll be a foul and a free kick for Northwest. 3 minutes in, second half, no score. Northwest and East. If you're just joining us, glad to have you on board wherever you are on the planet for the Grizzlies' last regular season soccer match. Playoffs will start 1 week from tonight. Grizzlies have Thursday night off, so they'll get some rest before their first game, which could work out in their advantage. Give them a chance to heal some of the bumps and bruises they've gotten along the way. This is Navarrete who threw it in. Featherston is there. Centering pass is blocked that time. Over the goal line, it'll be a corner kick for East. Loose in front and popped up. Infield fly rule is called. Headed away by the Grizzlies, and it will roll out of play. It'll be a throw in for East High. Boom, shakalaka. Down he goes. He gets right up. And couldn't get the pass off. And East High comes away with it. Sending it forward is Gonzalez. And Evan Locke is there. And boom again. Tilt, game over. East intercepts it, sends it back. Bemis tried to get it, couldn't.
And a foul,
foul called. Yeah, that's what I would have done the who. That one chipped. Featherston heads it wide. Isaacs had a pretty good night tonight. Called his number a lot. Benning on the far side. Has it taken off of his foot, and that was a nice tackle. East brings it down the floor, 3-on-3. Grizzlies fall back to help. This one goes into the East High bench. Once again, Nuno with a header. We need to be working the ball to our left here, folks.
I'm okay looking into the sun if we score. Come on, guys.
Headed away by Maddox Bemis. Still bouncing around. It stayed in. Now it goes. It stayed in. I thought that went into the bench, but it stayed in. East High regroups their offense. This one will go out for sure. It'll be a throw in for Northwest. 6.5 gone. Second half, no score. And here comes East back again. That's Villa sending it forward. Featherston to Miles Bemis, and Miles heads it out of play. Quick throw in coming now from Flores. Tipped back to Rodriguez. There's a nice header, and it goes wide for a Northwest goal kick.
That was a good boot, but nobody was there.
Nobody home. Featherston sends one forward. Andrew Smith fighting for it, has it. He's 1-on-4 at the moment. Ramirez goes back to help. They can't get the ball to him. It goes out of play, and that should be a throw-in for Northwest. Comes quickly in and is intercepted. Now a centering pass. Knocked loose, and there's nobody there. East gets it, comes away with it, brings it out to center. That one chipped and recovered by Northwest. Good job. Now it finally goes out of play, and it'll be a throw-in for the Grizzlies right at midfield. There's a long one, and there's nobody home. That's going to go out of play on the near side. That'll be an easy throw-in for the Blue Aces. 25, a long pass now to center. Bemis is there. And finally, Evan Locke will pick it up. Locke throws it this time
Good throw.
to Dominic King, and it landed right on his foot. Good job. Bending at midfield. He sends one forward. Here's a through ball. If we can get to it, we can't. Adrian Esparga kicks it forward. That one goes to Maddox. Featherston with it. Featherston sends it wide. That goes into the Grizzly bench. Out it comes to center. Miles Bemis being pushed off the ball, literally. But he still comes up with it. His pass is errant, trying to get it to his brother. Eddie Villa sends one in. There's a shot that's going to go wide for a goal kick. And we have 10 minutes gone in the second half. 30 to go in half number 2.
Well, and if they keep this up and we go into overtime.
Let's not talk about overtime. You know, the last time we started to talk about overtime, you know what happened.
Well, let's see.
Evans scored twice in 13 seconds.
Eli, yes.
And that put an end to the talk of overtime.
I'm okay with that. So if that will help them, I'm okay with that.
Crossing pass. Featherston gets a piece of it. Now he clears it out, and that's a good thing because that ball had goal written on it.
Oh, yeah.
East High still maintains possession. Diego Martinez loses it to Maddox. Far side. That gets headed up and around. There's one off the goalpost of the football goal, and it will be a goal kick for Northwest.
looks like Nathan Cochran's coming in for Andrew Smith, giving him a breather.
Who came in again?
It looks like Nathan Cochran, number
Okay.
21. Now that I have most of the numbers memorized,
Yep, that goes out of play. It'll belong to the Grizzlies.
I'm going to have another year to remember everybody's numbers again.
Well, they'll all change next year.
I know.
Eli will throw it in here at midfield. Gets it into Carlos. Carlos, with two guys on him, sends it back for Nuno. Max sends it up the far side. That's intercepted. And headed forward. Featherston is there, and he chips one toward the highway. Now, quick throw in, and ball popped up in the air, and the wind killed it. There's a shot blocked by Nuno. East High still with it. We need to get the ball back and get it out of there. There's a nice save by Evan Locke.
Yeah, we need a few more spurts down to the other end.
Let's go this way, boys. That one goes deep. Oh, and then we got a break. Down there, Jonathan Flores stepped on the ball and knocked it out of bounds.
Hold on, guys.
Oh, we're subbing in a player. Tell you who it is as soon as he gets close enough, I can see him. No, I can't be reading that right. I am reading it right. That is not David George. I'm sorry.
That is not David George.
I have no idea who that is. I'm willing to bet you it's Jude Sizemore.
That's what it looks like. Because I was second guessing myself earlier.
Into the bench. Grizzlies have two 14s on the team, on the floor at the moment. I don't know who the other one is either.
Huh? We have two 14s?
Yeah.
I didn't think we could.
I'm telling you, we do. I know there's two 14s out there, and I don't know who either one of them are. Because the only 14 I have on my rooster is David George. And I know neither one of those is David George. Unless David shaved off his beard since 3:30. There's a long one that goes over everything. That'll be a goal kick for Northwest. Now, look, there's a 14 right in front of us. See that right there? He just turned his back to us. That's who I think is Jude Sizemore. And there's another one out there. I'm not making this up.
Because there's a 4.
No, that's Nuno. It wasn't Nuno that I saw.
Well,
I know I saw a 14. Either that or I'm demented.
Well, I'm not.
Actually, it could be both, but.
I'm not currently seeing a second 14.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm not either, but I could have sworn there were two 14s right next to each other. Here's a ball coming through. It goes out of play, and it belongs to Northwest. Well, he's right in front of us. Is that Jude Sizemore?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it is too. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Well, usually, more times than not, I can usually tell what player is what based off of, their run and their style and everything else. And we got another foul against the Grizzlies. So
yeah, it looks that way. Around the 25-yard line is where they're going to spot the ball here for the foul. Be a free kick for the Blue Aces. Comes with 24 minutes to go in the second half. No score in the game. This could be dangerous.
It could be.
Wind is back.
Sun working on it.
Here it is in the air, and an easy stop for Evan Locke. It was wide anyway. I think next year, or maybe for the spring, I want a traveling canopy.
Okay.
We have one, you know. Oh, Evan, a nice save. Wow. Out of play it goes. There's actually two of those canopies up in the top of the Marriott.
Oh, and I guess they are calling it offside.
Well, that's just fine.
I was going to say, I could have brought it. I have a canopy at home, too, that I would have been more than willing to bring.
I got a canopies at home, too. I use it for chicken a la king. In the air it comes. That's a pretty good boot into the wind by Evan Locke. Over here on the near side. Woo, Evan, nice job. He was partially screened on that play, and he still went up there and made it. Good job, Evan Locke. That's all right. I didn't need that head anymore anyway.
You can't sneak up on me. You might get elbowed in the face.
Really? 2 minutes in the penalty box for elbowing here. Out to center. Grizzlies need to get some offense going. We have played nothing but defense for the last 10 minutes. Well, they've got it down in Blue Aces territory. And we have a whistle. Throw in comes in for the Grizzlies. And not much happening there. That's an easy pickoff by Adrian Esparga-Parga. And it will be a goal kick for the Blue Aces. Out to center it comes. Give and go. Grizzlies trying to bring it up. Oh, no, they sent it, and it's going to be, oh, gosh, what a lucky break. They tried to send it back to Evan Locke. It was intercepted, a quick shot, and it went wide left.
Ooh.
Thank you very much.
That was a huge break.
Okay. Pardon me while I do a pants check here. Woo! That was dangerously close. We can't live a charmed life like this all night long. We need to start scoring.
No.
Evan Locke will take the goal kick here for Northwest. Ball in the air out towards center, and Nuno gets a header on it, heads it forward, but it's going to go all the way back to Esparga-Parga. And he'll send it to one of his fullbacks for a goalkeeper distribution, and here they come again. Come on, boys, get this ball. Maddox Bemis has it go off his foot, be a throw in for the Blue Aces. There's one into the middle, and Nuno gets a foot on it, pops it up. Benning. And now here's a long one
Sizemore.
For Jude Sizemore if he can get to it, but he can't. Benning tries to bring it up himself. He overlet himself, and East comes away with it. Headed back, Cochran sends it forward. Nobody home. East high at the 35, the 30, the 25. And coming away with it is Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Sizemore. Back to Gonzalez, right in front of us. Now Sizemore brings it up the floor, and it goes out of play. That'll be a throw in for Northwest. Hope you're enjoying the game. Not a lot of scoring,
Okay,
but we sure hope you're enjoying it.
He stopped the clock.
It's been what?
I'm not sure.
What do we? We don't stop the clock for subbing.
No, I don't think it was for subbing.
I don't see a card coming out.
I think he was telling our JV team to back up, helping the AR to tell them to back up.
Oh, you don't stop the clock for that either. Ball comes in. Featherston knocks it out, or has it knocked out. It'll be a throw in for Northwest. East High intercepts it, sends it back out to center. Nuno, nice boot by Max. Grizzlies with some numbers here if they can get something going. And they have an offside call. So East High will get a free kick. That referee is messing up my clock. Down the far side come the Blue Aces. Trying to center it, 1-on-3, gets taken away, but they still control. Down by the corner. Still with it. Sliding tackle, knocks it out of play. That'll be a corner kick for the Blue Aces.
Nope.
No. Oh, he gave us a goal kick.
Gave us a goal kick.
Well,
I can't tell if it was already out anyway from here.
Yeah, from here you probably couldn't. I'll take it anyway. Jude Sizemore comes out, and he's replaced by
Fernando Dorath.
Dorath comes back in. Fernando's been kind of quiet of late. He probably needs to get the scoring column today.
I would agree.
Featherston, good defense.
Nice steal.
Cochran with it, trying to split two defenders. That didn't work. He goes down. Here comes East High back with it. Benning guilty of a foul, but they called play on. Into the corner it goes, and it goes over the goal line for a goal kick. Now we're stopping the clock again. What are we doing? We don't stop the clock for tying shoes either.
No. I think he was questioning equipment.
No, one player was tying his shoe. That's what he was stopping it for. Well, we're back underway here as we approach 18 to go in the second half of a scoreless game. Surely I didn't read that wrong, did I? How about 16?
16.
That sun is blinding me. I'm telling you, it's...
And
you're probably going to have to drive me home
again.
because I won't be able to see out of the windshield when we're done here.
And it looks like Max is down.
Yeah, it looks that way.
And they have stopped the clock again.
They're wearing me out here. They really are. Well... now we're even with them. Max got up, didn't he? And we're back underway.
He did.
Out to center at the 40. Taken away very nicely there. And East High gets it back. And now they got a breakaway. Fortunately, the ball overlet them. And great. I just swallowed something.
Could it be the flying webs?
It's like a spider web or something blew into my mouth.
Yes. Yes. Because they are all over the camera.
Are they really?
Yes, they are.
Wonder where they're coming from. There's no trees. It must be the trees on the other side of the highway. Grizzlies trying to keep it down there. East High sends it back out to center. Max Nuno, good job. Featherston, good job. Eli, good job. Now one forward for Smith. Smith in the corner and goes out of play. It's a goal kick for East High.
But yeah, no, I can see there's webs all over the fences and all over the camera equipment. It's just charming.
Well, I just got a mouthful of it. You can see the JV team starting to warm up. They will not have a lot of warm-up time between games, I can guarantee you. If they have more than 3 minutes, they're wasting time.
Yeah.
But there isn't much of it to waste.
Well, and especially with East having senior night tonight.
Yeah, it's going to slow things down, too, with senior night going on. Don't we know all about that? As we had 7 last week.
We did.
Take their walk.
And they have a whole slew.
Do they?
Oh, yeah. I mean, looking at...
Well, hey, let me look at the roster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 on the roster.
So.
That doesn't count managers. They don't have soccer cheerleaders, so that's not an issue.
So it'll take a hot minute.
2-on-1 break for East High. Ball passed across. There's a shot, and it's blocked. What a block that time by Bemis. Got a foot up and prevented the ball from even getting to Evan Locke. East High with it on the near side. Looking to center. There's a centering pass going through everything. Grizzlies trying to get there. Now a foul called. It'll be a free kick for Northwest. Thank you very much. I think the first team to score is going to win the game.
I am starting to believe so. So the Grizzlies need to get down to the other end of the field.
Yeah.
And then they can play defense.
Here's another spider web.
I'm telling you.
Blowing right at us here, folks. But you know what? We're braving these elements to bring you the best pictures and sound ever.
Well, and I know you can see, those at home can see some of the flickering of the webs on the screen every so often.
East High coming down 3-on-4. There's a shot blocked again by Nuno this time, and that one goes wide right. That'll be another goal kick for Northwest, and I'm beginning to sound like a broken record. Didn't mention it, but there's a good crowd on hand here for this game. The East High bleachers are pretty full, and Northwest traveled well as well, so... Over here on the near side, it'll be Esparga Parga sending it back forward to center. East High bringing it down. That's Guardardo with it. Guardardo looking to center it. Does so, and it's blocked and chipped out of bounds off the head of Max Nuno. It'll be a corner kick for East, but a nice play by the Grizzly defender. 11 minutes to go, second half. Grizzlies want to keep the score right where it is for the moment before they go down and bang one home. Outkicked everybody that time, and Evan is there. Evan and a forward went for the ball, and the forward is still on the ground.
Yeah, I think he came down on his head. He stopped the clock as well.
Did he give Evan a yellow?
No.
Oh.
No, there's.
Yep, the clock is stopped.
And I haven't
stopped it.
In my humble opinion, The keeper was going for the ball. They got the ball, so
Yeah.
therefore there is no yellow.
No, it's a keeper's ball. You know, the other guy doesn't know. He goes down, It's a keeper's ball.
Yeah.
And now they're going to walk that guy off. I guess I'll stop this and reset my clock here to a reasonable hour. .37 on the scoreboard clock as East High makes a sub for the injured player. We never did see who it was.
It is number 15.
Well, that would be Nathaniel Angel.
And so they are ready to get back going. The Grizzlies took advantage and went and grabbed some water real quick.
Hey, do you blame them? They should have had a water break anyway. It's hot out here.
I don't blame them whatsoever. I know I
should have had it.
I know when I played, I took advantage of that.
Yep.
If I could get some water in, I got some water in.
Evan will punt it, and we're back underway. Good punt. He got it all the way down to inside the 30. Chance for the Grizzlies.
Oh.
And it went wide right.
And we're stopping the clock again.
We have a player down.
The keeper is down.
Yeah. That's Adrian Esparga-Parga on the floor.
There is a yellow card for Maddox.
Charging the goalie.
Yep.
And who was that given to?
Maddox.
Maddox Bemis. So he'll take a seat. Goalkeeper gets back up.
Festivities. Please make your way behind the Wichita East High School bench at this time. Once again, if you are part of today's Senior Day festivities, please make your way behind the Wichita East High School bench at this time. Thank you.
That was headed out.
That one goes into the Grizzly crowd.
And then into the parking lot.
Right in front of us is all the action, and it goes out of play to Northwest. Featherston will throw it in. He does so. It lands on the feet of a blue shirt. Dominic Johnson pushed off the ball, but Eli is there. He's trying to go 1-on-2, and he goes down. Here come the Blue Aces again with a chance. We have a foul called on that, and who's going to get it?
I guess it's offside.
I think I didn't see a flag go up. It doesn't matter. It's going to be the same.
Well, his hand is up.
That's because he's shielding himself from the sun. Come on.
Yeah. Well, my hand's been up most of the game anyway. So.
Yeah. I'm going to say I've been holding my roster up the whole game.
This is when it's good to have the roster memorized.
Yeah. Well, it's good to have the roster before the game. That's where, but that didn't happen. Evan knocks it out to center. Since I'm thinking about it, I want to thank our host today, the athletic director here at East High, Mr. Fred Creighton, for his hospitality as this ball rolls deep into Grizzly territory. And goes, it stayed in. Back up here to Villa. Villa, long one, and it goes right to Evan. So, yeah, Fred Creighton got us a spot here, and very gracious host. Got us our rosters for us. He's a good man. And had he had another assignment tonight as far as athletic supervision. Had he been here, he would have been our halftime guest. He's a good visit. We have a lot of fun interviewing him. I think we're waiting for a ball. think.
No, it looks like we had a sub because Maddox came back in.
Oh. Grizzlies will throw it in, and they throw it short. Still have it short down there, and it goes out of play again. Northwest will do it all over again. This time it'll be the East High Blue Aces throwing it in. You know what I think this is? That Halloween cobweb stuff that comes in the spray can. I think somebody's over there shooting it, hoping it lands in the crowd. And it's hitting us.
No, I'm pretty sure it's webs, but you can keep thinking that.
Yeah. Out to center it goes. Here comes East High on a run. Far side of the field. Nice job there by Nuno. Oh, we're going to miss him too. That's a foul called. It'll be a free kick for East. 6 minutes to go in the second half. And I don't want to be the purveyor of doom, but this game is starting to look like it's going to have overtime potential. And we'll be here to bring you all of it in living color. Long one, Evan there to get it. Boy, he's good at those high balls, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Nice punt out to center. Grizzlies can't control it, though, and that's bad news for us. That means it'll be East High bringing it down again. We can't do this all night. Oh, what a nice tackle there by Max Nuno. Hope you saw that one, folks. Throws it into Villa. Villa centers one to Rodriguez. Rodriguez spin move back to Villa. Cochran gets a foot on it. Now out to center it comes from Featherston, but nobody there for Northwest. And what do we have here? We have a foul.
Another foul. That one was a tripping foul.
It'll be a free kick for the Blue Aces right at the 20-yard line. Inside 5 to go. There's one, and Evan is right there again. He has been there all night.
I know. I can tell you. I'm telling you, I see the determination in his eyes.
Yeah, he's,
and
quite frankly, he's the star of the game for either team. Cochran with it. Nice takeaway by Nathan. Sends it wide for Bemis on the far side. He sends it up. And nobody there. It goes into the Northwest bench.
And we're stopping the clock, and somebody is down. That looks to be... It is Nathan Cochran that is down, but he's getting back up.
He went down hard, but...
He's coming off the field.
No, he has to. They stopped the clock.
And Brandon Ramirez replaces him.
And Brandon will come over to our side of the back line. And now we're ready to restart here. God, we've had a lot of stoppages considering there's been no scoring.
A lot this half. There wasn't any in the first half. Goes all the way back to Evan.
And Evan sends it right back up the far side. Blue Aces come away with it. There's a long one. That'll be a goal kick for Northwest with 4 minutes to go in the second half. Scoreless tie. This web stuff is all over the fence in front of me. Have you seen that building up there?
Oh, I'm telling you, I've been seeing it all game.
Long. Wow, that was a good one. All the way 60 yards he kicked that one. Dominic sends it far to Bemis. Back to Dominic Johnson at midfield. Still with it. Sends one forward. Taken away by the Blue Aces, and they'll bring it back down. Featherston, nice interception. He's had a good game. Everybody on the back line's had a good game.
Oh, yeah. Our defense has been phenomenal.
Bemis sends one, trying to get it behind that defensive line of East High, and they're just not been able to do it.
And offside.
Yep, that'll be a free kick for East High.
Yeah, every chance I get, I try to wipe the camera down a little bit because I just feel like it's blowing into my face.
Yeah, it's really something. I'll bet you that's what it is. I'll bet you it's Halloween cobweb stuff from over there somewhere. Jimenez bringing it up. He sends it wide. His intended target had left. Now someone else comes in. That play rejected. Grizzlies trying to get it back and bring it down. Inside 2 minutes to go.
And now it looks like another card is coming out.
Come on.
And that one was given to Dominic.
Wonder what he did.
I have no idea.
It stops the clock again.
Just under 2 minutes to go.
And we're back underway. East High sends it into the penalty area.
And an easy snag for Evan.
Always. Evan looking for a target. Sends one over here on the near side, intended for Ramirez and Smith, but it was short. And East High heading it back down again. They've got control of it again. Nice bicycle kick there to pass it forward. And a foul called.
Nope.
Nope, he didn't. What did he put his hands up for then? Up, out of play to East High. Less than a minute to go.
I think it was just to try to stay out of the way.
And just as a refresher of the rules, should it go into overtime, which appears to be pretty likely here at the moment, it's 2 10-minute overtimes. Both are sudden death. First team to score wins the game. Watch me make this save. You see those skills?
That was fantastic.
That's just not.
Well, Evan was watching the ball go over the goal.
Yeah.
For a Grizzly goal.
That's nothing compared to what just happened here. 10 seconds to go. Ball in the middle of the field. One quick one for the Grizzlies. And that'll do it. We are at the end of regulation. And at the end of regulation, there is no score. We're going to go into overtime, folks. And before we do, we're going to take a commercial timeout. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Soccer.
Friendly is finding a better rate, an instant debit card, scholarships and teacher grants for projects, loans specifically for teachers and healthcare professionals, being the #1 auto lender for a reason. More than $400,000 in community partnerships. Credit Union of America. Welcome to Friendly. Learn more at cuofamerica.com.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Shall we book it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big corner of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
Welcome back to East High. We're getting set for the first overtime. It's scoreless here at East High, and overtime rules, just to refresh your memory, 2 10-minute overtimes, and they are sudden death. Let me make that perfectly clear, Mrs. Isbell. This is sudden death. We were just in an argument over whether to call it sudden death or golden goal.
There's some people that call it golden goal.
I'm not one of them. It won't be golden goal on this broadcast, okay? It's going to be sudden death. Anyway, it's sudden death, and if there's no score at the end of both of those 10-minute overtimes, then the game will end in a tie. So we could be playing 100 minutes with no scoring. And we got about 1 minute on the clock here for the break. They got a 5-minute break. Get some water in them and get some strategy going. And they did do a coin toss again, and it looks like Northwest will have the wind at their back in the first overtime.
Oh, what little wind there is.
What little wind there is. But more importantly, they won't have the sun in their eyes in the first overtime. So if they can take advantage of that and somehow manage to garbage one home, then we're done.
Yeah.
So
I'll take that.
When this game is over, whenever it is, there are 12 people in senior night for East High that are soccer players. I don't know if they're doing anybody else or if it's just soccer. So it's going to take them a little while to do that. We do not have an interview with Coach Silva because we had anticipated, and we were right, we wouldn't have had time to run it before the game anyway, because we got all the equipment set up like 5 minutes before we went live. So anyway, we'll probably give you some Silent Sunday here in between games. We'll see what's going on. Okay, and it looks like that East High will kick it off, and they have. We're underway here in overtime. Grizzlies have the ball. And now East takes it back from them, goes back to their back line. Brandon Ramirez trying to sneak one away, but couldn't do it. And a player goes down. That seems to be the theme of the night.
Well, at least second half and on.
And he's still down. And he's still down.
He got back up.
Okay. Time's a-wasting. It'll be a free kick for East High, right in front of the Grizzly bench at about the 38-yard line. In the air it goes. On the near side, they tried for a header. Everybody missed, and it's going to roll. Ooh, they kept it in. I think they were, or did they? I guess they did not. I thought the East High forward kept it in, but
well, and they committed a
instead
foul.
they called a foul instead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Evan starts it, gets it over here to Carlos. Carlos up to Maddox, and that one. Play stops on that. Throw in for Northwest. Eli Benning. Back to Gonzalez. Gonzalez working it up right in front of us. Has it at midfield. And that goes out of play, and that'll be a throw in for Northwest. And here's my second save of the night. I just don't know how the equipment stands it. Cochran takes the throw in, and that goes out of play again. We'll do it all over. Benning will throw it in for Northwest. Benning to Maddox, and Carlos lost the handle. Taken right back by Cochran. Pardon me, and knocked out of play by the Blue Aces. It'll be another throw in for Northwest. At midfield, it comes into Carlos, and Carlos had it taken away from him. Now it's kicked out of play, and it'll be another throw in for Maddox Bemis. And he throws it in long. It lands on the foot of a blue shirt. Not what we wanted. Maddox again. This goes out of play to Northwest. 3 minutes gone. First overtime. No score. Long one. Chested out by Eli Benning. I'll bet he wishes he had that back. And East High sends a long one. Down the middle, Max Nuno with a header knocks it right back. And the Grizzlies again send it into East High territory. It goes out of play, and it'll be a throw in for the Grizzlies. Northwest may have something going here.
All right, let's go, Grizzlies.
And that one didn't work out as planned, and we have a free kick coming for the Blue Aces. Out here to center. Gonzalez sends one forward. Nuno is back there for Northwest. He sends one right back to Gonzalez. And he sends one into the penalty area. Here's trouble. That one is blocked defensively by Featherston, and now it's kicked wide on the far side. It will be a goal kick for Northwest with 5:40 to go in overtime. And if this overtime ends tied, they will switch ends. They'll take a 2-minute break, switch ends, and do another 10.
Dominic just came in for the Grizzlies.
Out to center. And it's sent back by the Blue Aces. And here they go again. Oh, Gonzalez had to go right through his legs. Oh, nice play to get it back. Gives it to Benning. Eli chips it to Gonzalez. And that chip back to Eli is too far, and it will turn it over.
Good idea, guys.
Bemis to Eli to Carlos, and Carlos sends one to center. That was intended for Jude Sizemore. I'm sorry, Andrew Smith, excuse me.
I don't see Jude out there.
Grizzlies will have a throw in here at about the 30. As soon as they can get a ball to them. Here comes the ball toward us. I've got it covered.
It stopped fair enough, far enough ahead of
Intimidation.
us. And offside.
Offside on Northwest. That'll be a free kick for the Blue Aces, and that's a lot of work to get it down there, wasted. Right out here to center. Leo Marin sends one forward, and Nuno chips it back forward for Northwest, but it goes out of play. Marin will throw it in now.
And we have
after a sub. And it looks like Marin's the one leaving.
And they're asking him to back up just a
little.
Just a little.
And I was going to give it off and give it to Grimaldo to throw in. Oh, that's a terrible throw. And that's going to go into the sellout crowd, and a spectator makes a nice foot save over there. Grimaldo will throw it in again for East High. They're subbing another player.
Well, just under 3 to go.
Time is really not a factor here.
It is, but it isn't. Because they could end in a tie.
Yeah, it can end in a tie. You know, the Grizzlies haven't had a tie in 2 years.
Oh, wow.
There's a free kick coming for East High. This is dangerous. Coming from the 26-yard line. It's going to be taken by David Savinon. His kick is right at the crossbar. I think that hit the football crossbar, didn't it?
I could not tell.
Evidently they're saying no because they're still playing it. So that's a break for us if it hit the soccer crossbar. There's another long one. Evan is right there. And, you know, Evan has lived a charmed life tonight.
Yeah.
He's gotten some breaks.
He has definitely got some breaks.
East High has dominated play. There's no question about that. And that ball taken at midfield. Dominic has it. And we have a foul call. That'll be a free kick for Northwest. 1 minute to go in overtime number 1.
Nope, it must have hit the center because it was a drop ball.
Oh, there's one. Oh, he chipped it over the top, and that was a great play.
That was a fantastic play.
Going for the volley, he chipped it over the top of the goal. It'll be a goal kick for the Blue Aces. And East High may be willing to just play this one out and wait for the wind in the next overtime.
Looking at some of these flags, it's almost non-existent.
Dominic, nice job to intercept that one. And he sends it over here and toward us, and it goes this time into the East High crowd. 12 seconds to go. Throw in comes in. We're going to go into another overtime, folks. And that's it. Horn sounds. Overtime number 1 is history. We're going to keep it right here as we go to overtime number 2. They'll take they're going to give them 5 minutes.
Okay.
MISTAKE. I think they're forgetting they don't have lights.
I think so too. Yeah, no, the AR just signaled for them to put 2 minutes up there.
Oh, did he? That's what it's supposed to be, is 2 minutes. And that's what they gave them.
Yes.
It's 2 minutes, so. And the clock running now with 2 minutes. Yeah, that's all they should have. So.
But yeah, see, look. This is actual spider web.
Mm-hmm.
All over the place.
Look at the fence in front of me here. It's just full.
Oh, yeah, no, because it's all over it.
It's all over our wiring back here, too.
Uh-huh. That's why I've been, like, every so often.
I hate Halloween.
I try to...
You know what the best part of Halloween is for me?
What's that?
Nobody ever comes to our house.
Oh.
We buy a bunch of candy every year, and if we get 6 kids a year, that's a lot.
Really?
And we haven't gotten 6 kids in the last several years. Last year we had 2.
Well, I mean, only because I know. That just tells me, even though I know approximately where you're at, you obviously do not live in College Hill.
No, we don't live in College Hill.
Because I know it goes nuts.
Oh, that goes there. They have thousands and thousands
Uh-huh.
of kids going through there.
Yeah, and and it's only been recent that they started blocking the streets off there.
They did that started about 5 years ago.
Yeah, because when I grew up over there, they did not block streets off.
Take your life in your hands.
Pretty much.
Now, they started blocking the streets off, and Blessed Sacrament, we used to have Mass for All Saints Day the night before, which would be Halloween, and they stopped doing that too. Because they were afraid kids would get hit by our people leaving the parking lot.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. East High's going to kick off. They're going to play left to right here in the second overtime. And as soon as the clock is reset, they'll be ready to go.
All right, 10 more minutes.
Here we go. 10 more. This will be the last overtime period. And we have a ball going to Northwest here.
Throw in.
Yep, didn't like that one. And that goes out of play, and that's going to be a throw in for East High, and I think these kids are getting tired.
I think so too.
Playing in the 92nd minute now.
No, it is a free kick for the Aces.
There's the parade I promised you. Ambulance going by on the highway. There's Evan with it. Another good play by Evan Locke. That one comes out to center. Dominic sends it over here to Ramirez, and kind of a weak pass. Featherston centers one. Durath with it now for Northwest. Come on, you guys. On the far side, it goes out of play into the Grizzly bench. That should be a throw-in for the white shirts, and it is. Right into that sun we're looking, folks. I know this is messing up your picture at home, but the sun is just literally right in front of us.
I'm trying.
You're trying. I'm over here dying. Blinded by the light.
I'm trying to just see where the ball is.
This is going to be a throw-in for somebody.
I think it's going to
and
be
now they give it
Aces.
to East High. I think that was a throw-in for us, and
I think it was too, and we lost it.
We just didn't mess around with it. So East High has it at the 35. Oh, Grizzlies get it back. Benning tried to get it to Ramirez, and he slipped and fell down. Now Benning tries a long shot. It's blocked. Dominic's pass is also blocked. Bemis blocks the return pass, and the Grizzlies have it again on the far side. Going deep. 1-on-4 is not going to get it done. Come on, guys. Go up and help them. And there's a foul called. It'll be a free kick
and
for Northwest. Oh, come on. It wasn't that bad a foul.
And he is getting a yellow, number 11.
David Savinon getting a yellow for East. So it'll be a free kick for Northwest. Clock stops with 7:27 to go.
So the Grizzlies will probably treat this similar as a corner kick.
Well, it's pretty far out, but
Well,
it's still dangerous. So, I mean, it's a... Yes!
Oh, my gosh.
How about that? On the set piece, the Grizzlies... Whoops, I just gave that score to the wrong team. Grizzlies win it 1-0. Wow.
In the second overtime period.
Who scored it? Did you?
There is no way for me to see it.
I couldn't see who scored it either.
I didn't even see the ball go in the net as I was watching the screen. But I got it.
So the Grizzlies' winning streak continues.
Fantastic.
Was that 5 in a row? 5 in a row. Isn't it?
Hold on.
Let's go back. Heights, Manhattan, Mays. East. Who did we play before Heights?
Hold on.
Who did we play before Heights? I forgot.
Derby.
We lost to Derby.
So that's it.
So it's a 4-game winning streak, and they will finish their regular season 5-11, which is a lot better than it could have been. Oh, wait a minute, that's wrong, right? They beat two other teams, 6-10. They beat South. They also beat South. They beat South at Andover, and then the 4-game winning streak.
6-10.
6-10.
6-10.
Yeah. 6-10, and it's not going to get them a home playoff game, but it will indeed help their seeding in the playoffs and improve their chances to get a home game. How much time are they giving them? They're giving them a 5-minute break in between games, folks, and we're going to take 4 minutes of it and give you a message from all those nice people who so stay with us. Junior Varsity game, it will be coming up after. Actually, they're going to do senior night first. We're going to give you the break anyway, and then we'll figure out what they're doing about senior night. Stay with us. We'll be back.
Friendly is finding a better rate, an instant debit card, scholarships and teacher grants for projects, loans specifically for teachers and healthcare professionals, being the #1 auto lender for a reason. More than $400,000 in community partnerships. Credit Union of America. Welcome to Friendly. Learn more at cuofamerica.com.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Shall we book it?
Yeah.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big corner of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
Means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training.
the best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be
All you can be.
Grizzly Soccer Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates. I'm the voice you hear on our sponsor announcements. My wife is an alum of Northwest, and this is my 6th season as your announcer. I was a longtime radio personality in Wichita and now do full-time voice acting. You can use my voice for your business, like product or training videos, telephone systems, radio or TV spots, and audiobooks. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
Jimenez.
And we welcome you back to East High. Kevin Arkin and Ashley Isbell with you. Grizzlies varsity wins 1-0 to finish their season at 6-10. And yes, 6-10 is a sub 500 record, but they ended with a 4-game winning streak, and that's a way to go into the playoffs. So their first playoff game will be next Tuesday. God only knows where we're going or who we're playing. And we will post that for you and update that information just as soon as we have it on NWHS Grizz. Going to mention real quickly, I'm not trying to compete with their senior night, which you're able to watch. We're going to go ahead and leave it on there for you to watch. Actually, I think you'd probably have a better view if we did this. Except I'm going to go back to this because of the sun. The sun will be right in our eyes. So we'll put it at that.
Our next senior is number 11, David.
What was I going to say? I was going to say something. No games Thursday. Again, we have a bye on Thursday. Our regular season is over. Then on Friday night, we're going to travel to Goddard Eisenhower in football. First time we've ever played them, is to the best of my knowledge. And they are a tough squad. Well, we're hoping to get an interview with Coach Steve Martin between now and Friday, and unfortunately our schedules are both terrible. So I don't know if we're going to make it, where I'm going to try. And if there's any possible way of getting an interview with him, we will do that and have that for you on the pregame show Friday. We will be on the air Friday night at 6:30 from Goddard Eisenhower. So we hope you enjoy it. Grizzlies have already clinched the City League title. They did that when they beat South last weekend. So they are league champs. So now they have a warm-up game for the playoffs, which will start the week from Friday. So they have one more regular season game and then playoff football. They'll be playing at least one of those games at home. If they win Friday night, they'll play 2 of those games at home. And hopefully somebody will beat Manhattan and we can play 3 of them at home. We'll have to see how that works. We could be very well going back to Manhattan, or we could be going to Derby. Derby is the number 1 seed in 6A, and we could very well find ourselves going down to the small community of Derby, just south of Wichita, and playing the Panthers. They are awfully good. All right, we're going to let you watch senior night and enjoy it, and then there'll be a 5-minute break for warm-ups, and then we'll play the Junior Varsity contest.
He's played for 2 years at East, and his future plans are to play college soccer and go to school for sports medicine. He would like to thank his coaches and teammates, and his favorite memory is beating Derby after starting the season off poorly. Number 7, Diego Martinez.
Andy said the same thing. So
I'm not so
Andy
sure.
said the same thing. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. I don't know where we're going to go.
Our next senior is number 16, Emilio Cervantes. Today, he is walking with a result. He has played for East for 3 years, and his future plans are to become a real estate agent. He would like to thank all the coaches and his parents. His favorite memory is when he would have scrimmages. Number 16, Emilio Cervantes. Is number 6, Jonathan Navarrete. Today he is joined by his parents. He has played for East for 4 years. His future plans are to go to college. He would like to thank his parents, and his favorite memory during his time at East are the tournaments. Number 6, Jonathan Navarrete.
So they do play in games? Because it's the bottom 2 teams that are then out.
Say that again.
Bottom 2 tems are out.
Our next senior is number 00, Adrian Esparza Parga. Today he is joined by Marta Parga and Adrian Esparza Huerta. He's played all 4 years at East, and his future plans are to go to WSU Tech and study criminal justice. He would like to thank his coaches and teammates for always pushing him to become better. His favorite memory is traveling to Kansas City last season. Number 00, Adrian Esparza Parga.
We should move up above Mays. And if Maysville campus loses outright, we could potentially go up 2 spots.
Our next senior is number 14, Carlos Luna Reyes. Today, he is joined by his parents, Marcelina Reyes and Carlos Luna, and possibly his girlfriend, Alejandra. He has been playing for 4 years at East High School.
Yeah, before this game.
His future plans are to build his own company from the ground up. He would like to thank his coaches, friends, and family. And his favorite memory is scoring a banger against Derby his sophomore year to win the game. Number 14, Carlos Luna Reyes.
There's a 3 out of 4 chance we're going to, 4 out of 5 chance we're going to travel. Yeah, we're probably going to travel.
Our next senior is number 5, Leonardo Marin. Today he's walking with his mom and dad. He has played for 4 years at Wichita East High School. His future plans are to go to college. He would like to thank his family and coaches. And his favorite memory is scoring the game winner against Derby this season. Number 5, Leonardo Marin.
He still has 2 games, including tonight and Thursday. That would be right.
Yeah.
Tonight and Thursday.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
it really depends on how the top.
If Mays wins them both, they'll stay ahead of us.
Yes.
If they win one, they'd be 5-8-3.
Our next senior is number 1, Modu Savali. Today he is joined by his mom, his dad, and his brother. He's been playing for East for 4 years. His future plan is to go to college for a degree, which he is undecided on yet. He would like to thank his mom, his dad, Fred, and Diego, his coaches. His favorite memory is winning City League his sophomore year. Number 1, Modu Savali.
It's one of those that I kept looking, and I'm like, okay, so even if we move up 2 spots, we'd still be going against Wichita High School. And that's if,
moving up 2 spots is obviously.
No, we're still traveling. I hope we don't move up 1 spot.
And our final senior this evening is number 13, Juan Cabrales. Today he is joined by his parents, Juan Francisco Cabrales and Viviana Macedo Cabrales. He's played all 4 years at Wichita East. His future plans are to finish classes at WSU Tech and start an HVAC business with his dad. We'd like to thank his parents, his sisters, and his girlfriend, and every teammate he has ever played with. His favorite memory is traveling to Kansas City to play Blue Valley last season. Number 13, Juan Cabrales. Just a quick note from me, Fred. Guys, you guys have been incredible. The turnaround this year, the commitment to the program, the commitment to the process and to the culture, and the trust not only in me but the other coaches and in your teammates has been unrivaled. We've been through a lot, guys. We really have. I'm going to miss you. Your teammates are going to miss you. You really taught me a lot. Hopefully you learned a little bit from me. I love each and every single one of you. I hope you know that you always, always, always have a seat at my table. Love you guys. And I can't wait to see what your future holds. Thank you so much for everything you've done for this program. It would not have been possible without you and your family. So thank you. Please stick around now for our reserve game versus Northwest. Thank you.
Okay, that's the East High Senior Night ceremonies, and while the ceremonies were going on, Ashley and I were putting on our thinking caps, trying to figure out what's going to happen next Tuesday.
The potentials
for next Tuesday. And if things end up the way we think they'll end up, it would have us as the 14 seed, which means we would play the number 3 seed. The current number 3 seed is Washburn Rural, the only team we had a bad game against this year. So, and of course it would be in Topeka. So we'll have to see.
There's still, a lot of people still have 2 games to go, tonight and Thursday.
Yeah, there's a lot of soccer to be played yet, not by us, but
there's some movements that could happen.
There's some things that could happen.
As of right now, we'd be looking at traveling, but who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
And I don't mind telling you, folks, the sun has just ducked behind the trees. That's the good news. The bad news is we haven't started the game yet.
We'll see how
and that we still have 3.5 minutes. It is my best guess that our broadcast will end at halftime, because it'll be too dark for the camera to pick it up. So we'll make that decision at halftime. We're going to stay as long as we can. But if you can't tell what's going on the field, or we can't tell what's going on the field, there's no point in keeping it going. So, and this is Junior Varsity's last game of the year.
Yeah.
They don't play any playoffs or have any postseason activities. So for them, this is their swan song. We want to at least get part of it for you. So, and of course,
And
that all assumes that the senior night people are off the field in 3 minutes. They're kind of lingering, and I don't blame them.
I can't. I don't blame them either.
Nah. That's a big night for them, and yeah.
And varsity's already done, so there's not as much of a sense of urgency on some people.
No, that's right. That's right. So I'm going to take a minute here while we have a chance, so I don't have to wait to the very end to do this.
Oh, but it looks like they're getting out there, though.
Nope, they just put 30 minutes on the clock. I'm going to do it anyway. I want to publicly thank you, Ashley, for being with us all year through thick and thin and helping out with the broadcasts all year. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. I can get kind of persnickety once in a while, but that comes with being old.
Never.
Never. Anyway, it has been a lot of fun, and I'm glad you.
Yes, I enjoyed it.
I'm glad you were with us. Oh, I guess this won't help, will it?
No, that won't help.
And we don't have any starters, so.
I can, let's see.
We don't have any starters, and we don't have an East High roster, so.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
This will be a lot of fun. All we have is a JV. There's another copy of this floating around.
Oh, I know. But I was just going to stuff this in the back.
Oh.
So it doesn't go flying away.
No. Probably.
So let's see. It looks like Maddox. Let's see. Maddox appears to be playing.
Oh, really? Journey's playing. I knew he would play at least a half. And see, they're playing them all in the first half in case the game gets called.
Yeah.
Which it very well might.
Looks like it's Daniel in goal.
Yep. Who else we got out there?
I'm trying to see.
That's
Aaron Rivas.
Aaron Rivas is over there on the far side on defense. I can't see with his son. Owen Parks is at midfield.
Ben
George is at midfield. Johnny Hune is at midfield. Johnny Wan, excuse me.
Say, come on. You corrected it last week.
Yeah, it is one. Old habits die hard. Corner kick coming here, by the way, for East High. I'm already having a hard time seeing the ball. There's a shot and an easy save for Daniel Avila. And again, we don't have rosters for East. They never sent them to us. And I think the reason they never sent them to us is they don't make them.
Oh, yeah. Well,
that's what Fred told me. He said it was Fred Kepp is who I'm talking about, the coach for East High. Varsity, head coach of the program. The JV team is so fluid in population that it's impossible to keep the roster up. And I can understand that because we have the same problem.
Yeah.
By the way, I had a beat on that.
I know you did.
Johnny's coming over here to get it after I made the save. They have yet to score on me, by the way. I want you to understand that. I have not let in a goal all year.
I've seen that. You've done well.
Yep. George has it. Now it's taken away there. I don't know why I'm looking for a name.
Habit.
Offside? Is that what they call?
No, they called a foul on the Grizzlies.
No, it's our ball. I think it was an offside.
Maybe it was offside.
Journey with it on the near side. He sends one across. And I'm telling you, if that guy was onside, I'll eat my hat. She was out of position.
Wow.
They're getting tired. They've already done a game in double overtime. There's a save by the East High goalkeeper.
And I wish I could get April on the phone because she knows the keeper for East, for the JV team anyway, because she's trained with him.
He what?
She's trained with him.
Oh.
I just recognize.
I didn't know that April sang at all.
Trained.
Is that what you said?
Trained.
Trains. I thought you said sing.
Trained.
Oh, gosh. My hearing is so bad. However,
clean out the ears too.
Next Tuesday is the big day. I go for a hearing test. I already know I'm going to flunk. And I'll be fitted for hearing aids next week. Which may or may not be a good thing because that means now after that I'll be able to hear my wife when she bitches at me.
Well, you're probably overdue then.
Yeah, well, that's true. Donna is the best. There's no question about it.
She is definitely awesome.
Yeah. So she knows I just tease her a lot. Like the other night we went to Nola's with our neighbors. There were 6 of us.
That's some good stuff right there.
5 of them, the other 5 went in one vehicle. Because I was at church. I was working church. And I just met them there after church. Oh, here's a chance. Oh, nice play to take that away up here for Jordan Journey. So I met him there. Okay. Donna was with the 4 people that Donna was with are all over the age of 80. Okay. Our neighbors are old, just like us. Okay. So Donna volunteered. They were in a van with, the 3rd row seat. Donna volunteered to sit in the 3rd row seat going over to Nola's.
Okay.
Which was fine. Except when she got to Nola's, she couldn't get out.
I kind of wondered.
They had to get another guy, a stranger, to come over and help her get out of it took her 15 minutes to get out of the car. And what was I doing? I was inside waiting for him, visiting with some people I ran into that I knew.
Imagine that.
And when she came in, she was all in a huff because I wasn't outside helping her. I said, well, Donna, I didn't know there was anything going on.
Well, yeah.
So, anyway, it was good fun. It was good fun. And after dinner, I said, well, guys, I'll meet you at home. Donna, enjoy your ride back. And Donna's response was, I'm either riding home with you or I'm walking.
I would say so.
Well, let's go then.
Yeah, so she actually gave you a nicer response than I would have given my husband.
Well, yeah.
A much nicer response.
Well, it's one of those things. Afterwards, you'll laugh about it because it really was stupid. I mean, at the time, she was upset because she was stuck. And
I totally understand.
Yeah.
I totally get it.
When you get older, it's harder to move those bones around, and I understand all that. Oh, in front, headed away by Northwest. Now the Grizzlies trying to clear it out. Let me see what the picture looks like. The picture is actually...
Good game.
The picture is actually better on your screen than I can see it, although it's very dark on the screen now.
I would say it also depends on where on the field I am.
Yeah.
Because
that's true. If you're on this end, we're further away for one thing.
Uh-huh.
That has something to do with it too. So I'm going to make the executive decision, folks. We're going to go off air at halftime of this game because you're not going to be able to see anything in the second half. And if they may not even play the second half,
no.
We're going to have to go off air because it'll be pitch dark, and then we got to put all this away in the dark again, like we did last time. Which got very expensive. Because I had to go to Sam's and buy a new table. And my $39 table cost me $158.12.
Ooh.
Donna made the trip.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. She's got a black belt in shopping, so. One of those deals where she's got to go into the store and touch one of everything,
Yeah, see, I don't have that issue.
Yeah, I don't either. I hate shopping. Oh, okay. I hated going to Sam's to get the table.
Yeah, my husband hates shopping with me.
Offside.
go in and I get out.
Yeah.
I go in for what I want, and then I get out. I don't spend much time.
Yeah.
Not my cup of tea.
Free kick coming here for the Blue Aces. No score. This is the Junior Varsity contest. And it's a late October game, which means they're going to finish it in the dark. And generally the rule is when the referees cannot see each other, they call the game. That was always the rule we went by. Or if we couldn't see play. There's a long one down there, and Daniel comes up, and it's kicked down onto the practice football field. We'll have a goal kick for Northwest.
There are going to be spots that it's going to be very difficult to see even before halftime, I think.
Well, it is now. I mean, I'm having a hard time seeing. It's getting dark in a hurry. You know, once the sun goes down, and sunset is right now, it gets dark in a hurry. And like I said, there are no lights here at all.
Well, I'm glad I have a little bit of charge.
Yeah.
So I can pull out my flashlight.
That's the, I have no charge at all. My phone is dead. I forgot to bring a charger today. I lost my thought. What I was going to say. Oh, the double overtime game adds another 20 minutes.
Yep.
And then senior night added another 20 minutes. So that's 40 minutes of daylight we lost. And I'm not saying they shouldn't have done senior night. Nothing is be further from the truth, but I'm just saying that there's only so much daylight available, and some of that was expended. Blue Aces with the ball. Nice leave there for the Aces, and now here's the chance, and that one gets kicked over the goal line. And it will be a goal kick, I believe, for North. I didn't see who kicked it.
Yeah, I could not see on the screen.
I did not see who kicked that ball. I actually thought it was going to be a corner kick. Grizzlies keep it on the short end, probably so that the receiver could see the ball. And, this is a terrible disadvantage for the goalkeepers, too.
Yeah.
Because they can't see the shot coming.
Well, and you got to remember, though, too, they have younger eyes.
I know that has a lot to do with it, but.
And so Grizzlies will have another goal kick.
I can't even tell you who's taking it.
Number 11.
That's Emerson Ernest.
Yes.
Taking it. I couldn't read his number. I can't see his face from here.
Oh, see, I can't see the faces, but I can see
just. Oh, hang on a minute. I got this one, too. Here it comes. Bang. I just don't know how he does it. Grizzlies bringing it down the middle.
Yeah.
At midfield.
Grizzlies, let's stay at that end because then I can see.
Yeah.
I can see what's happening.
Yeah, Rivas can't get to it. Overlet him. Keeper gets it and distributes it for East. Now on the near side. East takes it away.
Oh, we get a
centering pass. Looking for the header. Nice job by the keeper to intercept it and knock it out of harm's way. 17 minutes to go, first half, no score. I've been saying no score all night.
Yes. So yeah, that side, for whatever reason, I cannot see hardly anything.
I can't see. I can barely see the ball in the corner spot. Yeah, it's getting that dark. It is a corner kick for East. In the air it goes through everybody. And goes out of play. It'll be a throw in for Northwest.
And we're going to have a couple subs. Let's see if I can see them.
I think one of them is Memphis, but I'm not sure.
No.
No?
No.
Like I said, it's not Memphis.
No. Looks like Jordan Journey came back in.
Yeah, you're right. That's Jordan Journey.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And number 4.
That's Owen Parks, yeah. At least you could see that. I couldn't even see the numbers.
Oh, it was a stretch to see it on the front.
Avila has it.
And that's without binoculars.
That's why?
And that's without the binoculars.
Yeah. I'm not sure the binoculars will work in the dark. 6:30 Friday, we're back on the air. Football at Goddard Eisenhower. Tigers will entertain the Grizzlies in the season finale. And then playoffs will start the following week, and we know we'll be home for the first round. Uh-oh.
There was a confusion which way it was going.
Here's some trouble. Oh, they overlet themselves. Say they had a 2-on-0 break, and they couldn't convert it. Now we have a player down for Northwest. And he's down and he's hurt.
Yeah. I can't tell who. Oh, he looks like he got a number 7. I can't tell.
Matisse.
Oh, yes.
It's Matisse Sayez. And he's escorted off the field.
I think he might have gotten hit in the face.
Might have.
He was holding his face in the way that the staff came running onto the field.
Well, somebody's getting a lecture out there with the clock running the whole time, inside 14 to go in the first half. And again, our broadcast will end at halftime tonight.
Maybe then we'll be able to see at least some.
I'd like to see us end at halftime with a lead.
Yeah.
Isaac sends it back. A foul called on Northwest. It'll be a free kick for the Blue Aces. Well, win, lose, or draw next week. It has been an interesting year and a fun year. I've had a good time this year.
Oh, it's been awesome. It's been awesome watching them. They've played some great soccer.
Crunch.
Regardless of the ending tallies.
Grizzlies got something going here. There's one, a long pass overshot his target. Grizzlies still have it in the corner.
And Aces cleared out.
Yeah, Grizzlies coming back down? No, they are not.
Okay. Foul on the Grizzlies. Free kick.
Grizzlies just trying to get an open man down there to get a shot off. Hope you'll join us next Tuesday wherever we are for our first playoff game. And I think the way our varsity team is playing right now, they are poised to make a run in the playoffs.
And who knows, maybe they can be the Cinderella story.
Out to center it comes. Chip back forward by Emerson Ernest. Adam Winter making a run.
Oh,
loose in front.
Loose.
Pass. The pass is too low, too far in front. They couldn't get to it. They had an open net for a moment.
And here's another opportunity. And blocked.
Well, that took a funny bounce.
It did.
Blue Aces have it. Nice sliding tackle attempt, misses. Isaac Alvarez blocks that. And here comes East High with a chance.
And they get a shot.
And that shot is partially blocked and an easy save for Daniel Avila.
And it'll come out for a throw-in for the Aces.
Oh, nice play. Ball rolls over the goal line, though. It'll be a corner kick.
Looks like they're signaling for a
That's got to be a corner kick. We kicked it out.
And we are getting a line change.
Well, we sure are. Let's see you identify all those players in 10 seconds or less.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I can get a good number of them, but not all of them.
Yeah. You can hear the traffic on the canal route behind us, or in front of us, I should say.
Behind the team, in front of us.
Behind the team is what I meant to say. Ball comes back out to center, and East High has it again, I think.
Yep, East currently has it. They're fighting hard.
Ball's
Grizzlies
out.
are fighting hard to get it back.
And the Grizzlies have it on this side. Martinez sends it back. And here's trouble. Johnny on defense. Oh, that went through the goal mouth and wide. That was dangerous.
Another shot.
There's another one. Oh,
loose.
He whiffed on
shot,
it. Third
blocked.
shot is blocked. Back out towards center. East High making a run here.
And Grizzlies get it back.
Come on, you guys, bring it down. It's a lot easier to see down at this end.
It is.
Because we're not looking into what's left of the setting sun.
And there's a centering pass, but it's intercepted.
Out to center it goes. Oh, here's a chance for the Blue Aces. If they can get to it.
Look at your wing.
Nice defensive play.
Yeah, we need to keep it like the 40, the Grizzlies 40, and to the right.
Yeah, I agree.
Because then I can see it.
Go out there and tell them, like, go that way. Go that way. At midfield. 7.5 to go, first half. Be interesting to see if the referees call this at halftime.
Look at your wing. Nobody go.
That one got chipped onto the highway, I think.
And the Grizzlies try to make a a run.
You know, the picture's actually better at home than what we're seeing live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, just wait till you have to go all the way down the other way.
Yeah. Yeah, now you can't see anything. It depends where you are on the camera.
Uh-huh.
Like this view you've got right now, you can't see a thing on the field.
Yeah.
You got a nice view of the twilight sky, but nothing, not of the field itself. See, everything down there, you can't see anything that happens in this area.
Oh.
There's not enough light coming back to the camera.
Yeah, see, I mean, it truly depends on where. But
Grizzlies still with it. That's Zane Umeri trying to get it forward. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if we see him on varsity next year. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
They need a big guy to replace Max.
Oh, for sure. And free kick for the Grizzlies on the far side. And he passed it short. Or I guess no. I guess he was able to move it up. He had it back about 12 yards too far back.
Ball's at the 44-yard line. I can tell you that much. They send it in, and out it comes. Here comes East High back with it. On the far side it goes.
They're just fighting for it over.
Everybody's fighting. Yeah, nobody's doing anything now. I think they're having a hard time seeing it.
There we go.
There we go. On the near side. That's
Jude
Winter that just passed it, and it's intercepted.
Push up.
And now
here's a chance for East High. Boy, nice run to the ball. Centering pass. There's a shot, goes way right. It will be a goal kick for Northwest. 3:40 to go, first half.
We will barely make it.
Huh?
I said we will barely make it.
We're going to barely make the end of the first half. Like I said, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they don't play a second half. We'll stay on long enough to see if they're going to play a second half. JV's been fun to watch too this year.
They have been.
It really has. They have played very well. They're coming into this game 8-2-3, I believe. A fine year for JV. Far corner is where the ball is.
Oh, yeah. They are definitely getting a better picture at home.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little.
The more distance you have, the more light you have coming into the camera, and that's why the picture is better there.
And they just scored.
East High scores.
East High scores.
All right. Put one up to the Blue Aces.
Willie, you got this. Come on.
2:40 to go till halftime.
And I would suspect the end of the game.
I would suspect so, too. It's getting pretty dark here. Glad you've been with us all evening and all year, folks. It's been a pleasure. And, you know, it started off kind of ragged with our internet issues, and we finally got that done. It took a lot longer to get fixed than it should have, but we did everything we could to speed it up.
Good give and go. And it's going to go out, but a throw in for the Grizzlies.
Approaching 2 minutes.
Hey, come on. Ref, let's go.
We have some additional coaching staff to our immediate left.
I know.
Man down.
And he's slowly getting back up.
I can't even tell you whether it was one of theirs or ours.
It was one of theirs. It was an ace, so the aces will have a free kick.
Yeah.
I'll help you.
There's a long one,
and
Daniel, nice job to get that one.
And they just called the game.
Game called by darkness, folks, and it's going to go in the books. Well, they didn't play a full half, so does it count or not?
I don't know.
Probably not.
There you go. There you go, folks at home. That is what we see.
But it's exactly right. We're going to sign off because we got to pack all this up before it's pitch black. Thanks again for watching. We'll look for you at 6:30 on Friday, and 5:45 next Tuesday is our projected pregame show start time for the playoff game.
Location TBD.
Yes. For Ashley, Kevin Arkin saying good night from East High. We'll see you soon.